Welcome to Car Ranker. Today, we're counting down the top 10 best-selling Chevrolet cars of all time. Chevrolet, the brand that built the American dream. From legendary muscle cars to powerful trucks and family favorites, Chevy has a ride for everyone. Maybe you've owned one, maybe you still drive one, or maybe you've always dreamed of hitting the road in a classic Camaro or a Silverado. So buckle up, because this isn't just a list. It's a journey through the cars that made Chevrolet a global legend. Watch till the end and tell us in the comments which Chevy have you driven and what do you love or hate about it. Let's get started. At number 10, we've got the Chevrolet Trailblazer, a true explorer's SUV that's earned a solid fan base since its first launch. Whether you're talking about the rugged 2000s off-roader or today's compact crossover, the Trailblazer has always carried Chevy's adventurous DNA. It's the kind of car that fits every lifestyle: city drives during the week, off-road escapes on the weekend. People love it because it's practical, tough, and stylish without trying too hard. Over 1.4 million Trailblazers have hit the road, and its comeback in recent years shows Chevy still knows how to build an SUV that connects generations. At number 9, we have a true off-road legend, the Chevrolet Blazer. Launched in 1969, the Blazer was Chevy's answer to the Ford Bronco, built to tackle dirt trails, mountain passes, and weekend adventures. It mixed rugged performance with everyday usability, and over the decades, it evolved from a boxy 4x4 beast into a modern, sporty SUV. The original K5 Blazer was loved for its removable top and raw attitude, a favorite of outdoor enthusiasts and off-road purists. Then came the S10 and full-size versions through the 80s and 90s, solidifying the Blazer as a Chevy staple. Total sales over 1.6 million units globally. Question for you, would you rather drive the old-school K5 with its wild 70s charm, or the futuristic Blazer EV with instant torque and zero emissions? Number 8, we've got the Chevrolet Traverse, Chevy's big, family-focused SUV that's quietly become a fan favorite since its launch in 2008. The Traverse isn't about showing off, it's about getting things done with comfort and confidence. Spacious, smooth, and strong, it's the SUV that takes you, your family, and everything you own wherever you need to go. Over 1.7 million Traverses have been sold worldwide, proving that practicality still wins hearts. Drivers love its roomy third row, quiet cabin, and smooth V6 power, perfect for both city life and weekend adventures. And with each generation, Chevy has made it better. Smarter tech, sharper looks, and even off-road ready trims like the Z71, showing that the Traverse can handle more than just the daily school run. At number 7, we've got Chevy's global compact superstar, the Chevrolet Cruze. Launched in 2008, the Cruze quickly became a worldwide hit for drivers who wanted reliability, comfort, and efficiency in one affordable package. It wasn't loud or flashy, but it delivered exactly what people needed, and that's why it worked. Sold in over 140 countries and with more than 4 million units on the road, the Cruze proved that Chevy could compete head-to-head with global favorites like the Toyota Corolla and Honda Civic. It became especially popular in the US, China, and South America, where it was praised for its fuel economy, safety, and modern design. The Cruze was Chevy's first model built on a truly global platform, with versions manufactured in over 10 countries, from the US to South Korea to Brazil. At number 6, we've got one of Chevy's most dependable and best-selling SUVs, the Chevrolet Equinox. Since its launch in 2004, the Equinox has built a loyal fan base for being just right. Not too big, not too small, but packed with everything a modern driver needs. Whether you're doing daily commutes or long family road trips, it's got you covered. Over 4.5 million Equinoxes have been sold worldwide, making it one of Chevy's most consistent success stories. It's loved for its smooth ride, roomy cabin, and great fuel economy. In 2018, Chevy redesigned the Equinox to be smaller and lighter, improving fuel efficiency by nearly 30%, which helped it soar in sales again. Question for you, would you prefer the classic gas-powered Equinox, or would you try the new all-electric version Chevy's rolling out? At number 5, we've got the icon that defined American muscle, the Chevrolet Camaro. Since its debut in 1966, the Camaro has been all about one thing: power with attitude. Designed to take on the Ford Mustang, it quickly became a legend on the streets and racetracks alike. Every generation of Camaro brought something new. Sharper design, better handling, and that unmistakable V8 growl that turns heads wherever it goes. Over 5 million Camaros have been sold worldwide, and even though Chevy recently paused production, the Camaro's legacy as a performance icon remains untouchable. It's one of those cars that never really dies, it just evolves. The 1969 Camaro ZL1, built for drag racing, packed an all-aluminum 427 engine, so powerful that only 69 units were ever made. If you had to own one, would you go for the raw classic 69 Z28 or the modern 650 horsepower ZL1 beast? At number 4, we've got a car that defined affordable American driving for decades, the Chevrolet Cavalier. Introduced in 1981, this compact sedan became the go-to option for millions of drivers who wanted reliability and simplicity without spending too much. It wasn't flashy, but it worked, and that's what made it great. The Cavalier quickly became one of the best-selling cars in North America, especially during the 1980s and 1990s. It offered great fuel economy, low maintenance costs, and a design that felt modern for its time. By the time production ended in 2005, more than 6.3 million Cavaliers had been sold, a number that cements its place in Chevy history. Its legacy still lives on through the Cobalt and Cruze, which carried the Cavalier's DNA into the new millennium. At number 3, we've got the timeless Chevrolet Malibu, a car that has evolved from muscle legend to modern family favorite. First launched in 1964, the Malibu started as a sporty trim of the Chevelle, quickly becoming a symbol of American style and practicality. It's one of the longest running nameplates in Chevrolet's history, and with over 10 million units sold, it's easy to see why. In the 60s and 70s, the Malibu was all about power and presence, V8 engines, bold lines, and street credibility. But as times changed, so did the Malibu. By the 2000s, it had transformed into a sleek, fuel-efficient sedan, proof that Chevy knew how to keep up with the modern driver. It's reliable, affordable, and built to last. That's the Malibu way. The 1970 Malibu SS 454 is one of the most collectible Chevrolets ever made. Pristine examples can sell for 6 figures today. At number 2, we've got one of the most iconic names in American automotive history, the Chevrolet Impala. From its debut in 1958, the Impala became a symbol of power, elegance, and pure American style. It wasn't just a car, it was a status symbol. Families loved it for its comfort, gearheads loved it for its muscle, and collectors still chase it for its timeless design. Over its lifetime, more than 13 million Impalas were sold, making it one of the best-selling cars in US history. The 1960s models defined the golden age of cruising, while later generations like the 90s SS and 2000s redesign kept the name alive for a new audience. Even after production ended in 2020, the Impala remains a piece of automotive art, a reminder that luxury and performance can come together at any price point. Question for you, if you could own any generation, would you take the classic 60s lowrider or the sleek 2020 V6 model? And finally, taking the top spot, the undisputed king of Chevy sales, the Chevrolet Silverado. Since its debut in 1998, this truck has become the backbone of American work, adventure, and everyday life. With over 24 million units sold, it's not just Chevy's bestseller, it's one of the best-selling vehicles in history. The Silverado perfectly blends strength and style. Farmers, construction workers, families, and weekend warriors all love it for one simple reason: it never quits. From towing heavy loads to cruising the highway in comfort, the Silverado delivers power and reliability like few others can. Each generation only made it better. More tech, more safety, and even more muscle under the hood. Whether you're hauling a trailer or heading to a campsite, this truck has proven it can do it all. The Silverado name actually originated as a trim level on the Chevy C/K trucks in the 1970s before becoming its own model line in 1998. And there you have it, the top 10 best-selling Chevrolet cars of all time. From practical daily drivers like the Cruze and Equinox to timeless legends like the Camaro, Impala, and the unstoppable Silverado, every one of these cars tells a story of innovation, reliability, and the American dream on 4 wheels. Chevrolet has been building cars for more than a century, and what makes it special isn't just power or design, it's trust. Millions of people around the world have grown up with a Chevy in their driveway, taken family trips in one, or even learned to drive in one. These cars aren't just vehicles, they're memories. So, which Chevy from today's list is your favorite? Maybe you've owned one, maybe you've always wanted one, or maybe your dream ride is still waiting for you down the road. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to Car Ranker for more weekly car rankings and automotive legends, and tell us in the comments, which brand should we rank next? Until next time, keep your engines running and your passion for cars alive.